we've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk about Tamina. Ever since walking in WWE, shoulder to shoulder with the Usos, Tamina's alliance with this dynasty has never been in question.
I remember watching Monday Night Raw, and I seen Tamina debut with my brothers. It was a pretty cool, dynamic, right? Two of my brothers and Tamina.
Together, Tamina and the Usos helped each other navigate through a trial-filled first year in WWE, making sure they all survived together. In later years, Tamina has formed alliances with both Naomi and Nia Jax, honoring this family's connection. While Tamina has looked to create her own name in the industry, she has never missed a chance to acknowledge her place in this family either. Trained by Afa and Sika, the wild Samoans, Tamina was instilled with the same instincts that have carried each member of this family to wrestling glory. Her in-ring approach is similar to many in the bloodline. Quick striking, high-impact attacks, and smothering holds. As capable with a super kick or a big splash as anyone else, Tamina has maintained a remarkable level of success in her WWE career. A constant contender, Tamina has competed for the Women's Championship on many occasions. She's also held the Women's Tag Team Championships along with 9 separate reigns as the 24/7 champion. Tamina has proven capable in any environment against any opponent. Tamina is always the perfect test for a rising contender. Defeating Tamina proves that you're at the top of your game, and she will always expose those who aren't quite ready yet. Taking her lightly is the easiest way to book your visit to the local medical facility. Tamina has taken part in many memorable moments, but in the 2K25 showcase, we're going to give you the chance to make history. In the first ever women's Money in the Bank match, Carmella, of all people, would walk out victorious after letting someone else do all the work. Tamina, Becky Lynch, Natalya, and Charlotte Flair were all robbed of a great opportunity that night by Carmella. So this is your chance to make it right. Showcase Tamina's grit and take out the other 4 ladies in this ladder match to become the first ever winner of the Women's Money in the Bank. Carmella might still sneak out with the win, but if she does, she's doing it on her own because we're not allowing anyone else at ringside for this match in our showcase.
We are making history tonight here in St. Louis, the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match.
The following is the first ever Women's Money in the Bank ladder match. Introducing first, from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
Charlotte Flair looking to become a Triple Crown champion. Every title, every opportunity she has put in front of herself, she has seized. This is a night where careers change forever.
You're right, Cole. You can feel it. Legends are going to be made. Careers defined. Hearts broken. This is Money in the Bank.
And Byron, Becky Lynch with a very astute point. I rip off arms. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Next, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
To add to that, Michael, I talked to Becky earlier, and I asked, are you nervous about this? She said, yeah, I'm a little nervous, but I'm more excited than anything because I get to be part of history.
Becky Lynch, the first woman drafted to SmackDown. First SmackDown Women's Champion. Can she become the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Well, you can feel the excitement the moment they brought out the ladders before this show started. There is a big fight feel right here in St. Louis.
There's a big fight coming. Tamina, perhaps the most dominant superstar in this match.
And I guarantee she is not fazed by taking on 4 different opponents in a ladder match.
From the Pacific Islands, Tamina.
This is a milestone moment that is being watched all over the world.
And Tamina is hoping to live up to her family's legacy. She wants that briefcase. She wants that title. It's in her blood.
Mela is money, and she is as confident as ever.
Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, Carmella's made a couple of good points recently, saying, I was the last woman drafted in the WWE draft last summer. How big of a chip is on her shoulder?
Oh, she's got a huge chip on her shoulder. And also, don't forget, Carmella has had some major victories lately, so she has all the fuel you could need heading into a match of this type.
Natalya, another superstar who walks into this match thinking she has legacy on her side tonight.
And from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Every last woman in this match has chased this opportunity so fiercely. They have chased the championship, perhaps none more so than Natalya.
Winning Money in the Bank would certainly go a long way to helping Natalya prove she too is the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be.
Winning that briefcase is like taking the proverbial express lane to success.
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history, all with the opportunity. We call it the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime.
And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We've heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder or retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to a ladder and close to the briefcase.
Driving face first. Jawbreaker.
Call the dentist.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before, it could be a coming out party for Tamina.
To the sky. Using all their body weight.
She's facing some real pushback here.
My beautiful Carmella looking to push the advantage after that. I love it. Carmella just humiliated
She's cycling herself up now. Now clearing the announce desk. This isn't going to end well.
She goes under the ropes, back inside.
The contract that can change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully cashed in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alluded to a week in advance. You are almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Look out! Ooh. On the top. A massive atomic drop. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy. Oh, my God. Ooh. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this raw power. Gut-wrench.
No safe haven in this match. These rivals can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history is being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank.
Into the steel steps. That's got to be a tide turner. Being placed in the corner here. Right in the jaw. What a shot. Right across the legs. She's starting to feel the effects of that offense.
No respect being shown whatsoever with those stomps.
Up handle suplex. She got put to the test there. And she's out of the ring. Remember, no countouts in this one. Looking for something, anything under the ring.
Uh-oh. I don't know what she has planned with that kendo stick. Has never had a chance to block any of those.
Her career is certainly being tested now.
Yeah, Tamina just inflicted as much pain as possible and enjoyed it.
And she wisely heads back to the ring.
You got to wonder if there's more animosity in this match than we previously thought. Ooh, that hurt right in the kidney. Golly. And Tamina's confidence must be low after that attack.
Becky's trademark brashness continues to serve her well in this one.
Oh, man. Tamina heading up. Up high.
All the way to the outside.
That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
She's getting that ladder exactly where she wants it.
A crucial step.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Money in the Bank briefcase, still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What do you...
Becky's hope to reclaim her women's championship is looking a whole lot bleaker now.
Taking things back into the ring.
She's almost there.
Could it be Natalia's night here at Money in the Bank? She's starting to struggle here.
And all this pain and discomfort will make ascending the ladder very challenging.
Counter from Tamina.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny, willing to go through hell for it. Boom.
The Queen is stalking a staggered Becky.
Bang.
Flair delivering the chop.
Natalia looks like she's down and out.
I think we can consider this the beginning of the end, gentlemen. Oh, now look out. Here we go. That's called changing the decor of the broadcast area.
I have a feeling there's more to come, Corey.
Slides under the ropes. Back into the ring.
Doc is out of the way.
She might be nearing the end of her rope.
Everything she has been through to this point, she is feeling all of it right now.
Center of the ring.
Perfect ladder positioning and placement here.
Climbing up. But is there enough time to go for the win? Double snap mat slam. And once again, she's put on the back foot.
This deep into the ladder match, the last thing you want is to start breaking down.
Point of the elbow finds the mark.
Up the ladder Let's see if this is right for the begin.
She's reaching up and trying to unhook it as fast as she can.
Slow and steady won't win the race in this situation.
Place it up high here.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
She's been slowed down yet again.
Yeah, but when ladders are part of the match, you really can't expect anything less.
She's setting the ladder up dead center.
Oh, her eyes are on the prize now. Ladders in position. Gonna make the climb.
Reaching for the prize.
Maybe this isn't a good position to go for it.
Yeah, certainly seems to be having trouble up there.
Brilliant. Right to the back of the knee. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly.
He's got it in her hands.
Can she interfere?
This is a risky play, but could be the only opportunity all match.
Setting the ladder up in the center of the ring.
Almost touching the prize at this point.
Kick connects.
Oof.
Trapped in a tough situation, trying to find her way out. And she does.
She's launched out of the ring.
Tamina gets out of harm's way.
Taken down to the mat. This match has to be close to an end.
Could be getting into a dire situation soon.
Back into the ring she comes.
Just punishing their opponent.
Solid punch. Look at this. She's going for her destiny, guys.
She better hurry. She doesn't have much time.
Gonna try and unhook it now.
Victory is literally within reach.
The crowd is going absolutely crazy right now.
They know this could be it.
This is truly awesome.
High risk incoming from the top of the ladder. Natalia doing what... And now Carmella's eyes are glowing. Very unique escape to fight her way out of the sharpshooter.
What a match. What a match.
Face first. Ladder set right in the middle of the ring. Starts to climb, but needs to move quickly. The prize is in sight, but is it in reach?
Hands must be shaking up there, making it difficult to capture glory.
Some agility gets her out of dodge.
Power slam!
And the core taking on some damage.
Just sent crashing to the arena floor.
And a stiff shot to her core there.
Heading to ringside now. And goes back into the ring here.
Stinging kick. Weapon in hand, just toying with her now.
What a shot. Straight brutality coming right at you. And some effective offense with that one.
Driven down.
Becky Lynch with a great shot. Heading for the top rope, looking for something big here.
She's struggling and looking like an easy target.
From the top.
Totally missed that one.
Charlotte Flair with a trademark chop and natural selection. The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
Climbing up, but is there enough time to go for the win? This is the chance. Could be the only one.
Lynch looking to secure. And you still...
And look at her giving up. She's quitting, but it doesn't save her from the hold here. Holding on tight. This could be it.
Looks like...
It's over. Natalya grabs the briefcase and becomes Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the...
We've come to the part of the showcase where we get to talk
Charlotte, Becky Lynch, Tamina, Carmella, Natalya, all with a chance to make history. All with the opportunity to be called the first ever Miss Money in the Bank.
The revolution that became an evolution only continues in the women's division. One of these women will climb the ladder and earn the opportunity of a lifetime. Up high,
nowhere to go. And looking at the playing field, the majority of these women love to utilize their submission offense to put opponents away.
Tapping someone out won't win this match, but these women should not shy away from using the biggest weapons in their arsenal.
We heard Becky say she was going to rip arms off tonight. You can't exactly climb a ladder with no arms.
Remember, the first woman to climb the ladder and retrieve the briefcase will become the first ever Miss Money in the Bank. No countouts, no disqualifications in this match.
Everybody is coming in with a different strategy, but remaining close is the key. Luck is going to play a part, but you'll increase your odds if you stay close to the ladder and close to the briefcase. The managed to avoid that offense.
And the boat struggling a bit to stay afloat there.
Yeah, Tamina just inflicted as much pain as possible and enjoyed it.
Is there anyone more intimidating in this group than Tamina?
I've said it before. It could be a coming out party for Tamina. This is her time to live up to her family's legacy.
If Tamina wins the contract, it guarantees her first title opportunity in over 2 years.
More than an opportunity, it pretty much guarantees Tamina will become the next women's champion.
Back into the ring now. Placed against the turnbuckles.
Boom, right to the midsection.
And that's not going to make Tamina happy.
And you have to admit, all that training Charlotte puts in paid dividends there.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose.
Guys, we should really watch out. This could spill over here in an instant.
Big leg drop.
No safe haven in this match. These ladders can be your best friend or your worst enemy. There's no allies in this match. It's everyone for herself.
There is no room for friends when history's being made. Not when you can go down in the record books as the first Miss Money in the Bank. That was a showing of control and aggression, something they'll want to keep up.
There go a lot of notes and monitors.
This table's about to serve a very different purpose. Oh, sickening thud.
And Lynch. Ooh, and fights back. Oh, and chop.
Becky holds her off.
Right in the breadbasket. Ooh.
Change lives hanging above the ring. Probably the most profitable opportunity in our sport. 15 out of 17 superstars have successfully capped in the Money in the Bank contract.
A surprise cash-in has only failed once, and the other failed cash-in was alerted to a week in advance. You're almost certain to become the next SmackDown Women's Champion if you grab the contract tonight. Oh, using the cranium. And she heads out to the floor. Obviously was in need of a brief.
Oh, no. That possibly setting up for a submission maneuver.
First up top.
And meanwhile, Tamina. Diving knee drop. And she breaks her own submission hold. We don't see that often.
That can either psych out her opponent or come back to bite her.
Money in the Bank briefcase still hanging high. This is what it's all about. The opportunity of a lifetime.
What are you willing to do? How much can you sacrifice to be the first Miss Money in the Bank?
Oh. Becky definitely felt every last bit of that blow.
Yeah, the effects of this ladder match are not going to go away anytime soon. And repeated impacts like that will weaken you mentally as much as it does physically. She better hurry. She doesn't have much time. wants to get to the ladder. Ladder's in position. Gonna make the climb.
At the top, something major's about to go down.
History on the line. Guaranteed championship opportunity. Nothing but carnage happening in this one.
5 women fighting for their key to destiny. Willing to go through hell for it.
Here she goes, sliding back into the ring. Uh-oh. Lifted it. Going corner to corner.
Lynch. Suplex roll through into that armbar submission. Disarmer is cinched.
She is in excruciating pain.
She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to. From the top.
There's a crucifix. Nicely done.
Lynch with a shot between the shoulder blades. Here it comes.
Power with a manhandle slam. She's headed outside now.
I wonder what her game plan is.
She's rummaging around under the ring here.
Well, Carmella must think she's superior to her opponent. Well, Carmella's got better hygiene, that's for sure.
And an answer from her. Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Uncorks a thunderous chop.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. Nasty chop delivered by Shawn. Followed by natural selection.
The Queen has put an opponent in the dirt, and now the ladder to her throne awaits.
And that was a nasty Samoan driver.
Listen to this place. It's electric.
In the corner now, she doesn't want to stay there.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow. And Charlotte continues to pick apart the competition.
Yeah, Becky is getting dragged into some deep waters. No idea where this one's heading. Good golly, Carmella super kick.
Oh, look at Becky. Down she goes.
There it is.
Disarm her.
She can tap out all she wants. It's not going to put an end to the suffering.
And now Tamina sent ringside.
Oh, man, inverted backbreaker.
Ow. And Carmella getting broken down here again.
Natalya must only be thinking one thing. The need to finish this as soon as possible.
Not looking good in this position.
Watch out. There's a seat for your face.
Ladder set.
Sky high.
And now here's Tamina.
Whoa, look out.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Full focus on obtaining the...
From the top. She's going for it.
She certainly is. She can do it.
Looks like scaling the ladder was the easy part of the job. Unhooking the prize is the big challenge.
She can do it. She can do it.
It's over. Natalya grabs the briefcase and becomes Miss Money in the Bank.
Your winner of the Money in the Bank contract and the first ever Miss Money in the Bank,